Hi guys, welcome to Maya's Tarot Time. Welcome back. If you've seen some of my videos before, please subscribe. If you haven't, please share my videos to people that share the same interest. We're starting to grow, which I think is super cool because we can grow together. Like I said, we can choose what kind of readings we want to see. And we can continue to get in the comments and bullshit about theories and what you guys think and a whole bunch of stuff. So catch me in the comments. That's a fun place to be, in my opinion. It'll get better the more people we have. But God, I really appreciate the ones that have been there. And everybody's been super nice. Okay, so going back to the hourly readings. This one's about BK, Brian Koberger. These two decks like sung out to me. This is the Lightseers deck, but through Timu, which, disclaimer, if I haven't said so in the past, or if you haven't heard me say so, let me show you. They're super small. I didn't know that. They're like the stock of crap. The images aren't bad. This is a decent one to like learn or see if you like the deck, I guess. But I would suggest spending the extra couple bucks and buying it. But this one popped out to me as a clarifier. This deck I use pretty rarely, but I mean this one was like watch, it's like flying out about BK. So I think we're gonna get some really good answers here with that energy with these cards. They have like certain words that don't necessarily like resonate with me, but maybe that's the whole point. 10 of coins, lasting security. Maybe that's the whole point. So we'll try these decks, see what happens. Or we'll use these ones. So we're not going to add, okay, we're going to start here right between midnight and 1:30. BK, what were you doing between midnight and 1:30, the night of the crimes? Idaho 4 murders. Now usually I just invite the Holy Spirit, my guardian angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. And I pray for protection against anything dark or negative for me, for you guys, for anybody that I love. So far, so good. I'm going to be honest with you. I have been inviting in, if they want to, Kaylee, Maddie, Xana, woo, and Ethan's energy. 9 of Wands, withstanding adversity. So I have been inviting their energy in too. And like I said, so far so good. You got to be careful with this kind of stuff. And I'm usually super careful. But hey, I don't feel anything bad with them. And I feel like I'm protected. And I wouldn't do this if I didn't feel like we were all super protected. Okay. Brian Koberger. Sorry. Got into a rant. Brian Koberger, what were you doing between midnight and 1:30? I'm not exactly sure of his whole driving around times, but you guys can help out. Between 12 and 1:30 in the morning, the night of the crimes. What were you doing, Brian Koberger? Okay. The Hierophant in reverse. Always get this card. This one says traditional teachings. See? This teacher thing. But look at it's in reverse. So it's like teachings. He's taking what he learned and applying it in a negative way. That's the Hierophant in reverse. A lot of times I think that this is fraternity. But when we're talking about BK, I think it's taking all the knowledge that he learned and applying it in like, you know, the shittiest way known to man. Strength in reverse. It says exhausted endurance. This, usually I read this card as like a type of weakness or being taken over by something. But with this one, because we're going to go with this deck, because I was supposed to go with this deck. Strength in reverse to me means almost like, look at this guy running. Like he's bursting. Like he just can't take it anymore. The waves are crashing in. Like, I look at it, and he's got his hand up by his head. I really do think it's like this weird yearning craziness of BK's or yearning to you know what is taking over him. These bad thoughts. The Hierophant is like bad ethics, bad moral code, bad thoughts. The next card on the top, Five of Wands, frictional conflict. That's our chaos card. That's our, there's some type of a fight or chaos or like conflict going on. Could be within himself. Usually though, I would get it between two people. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. This one says euphoric choice, but I'd say that means that the conflict would be between a couple people or the fact or the idea of the Lovers. All right, 130 and 3. Brian Koberger. Seven of Wands. He's starting in reverse. It says lost courage here between 130 and 3. Maybe he's starting to have a little bit of doubts on himself. Seven of Wands. I usually look at that as like kind of putting your guard down though. I'm also seeing it as like hiding somewhere. See this guy's face? Or girl? Like he's hiding. Watching from a closet maybe. Watching from a window. Like under a bush or a grill or something. Watching them. 1 and 330. Please show us what Brian Koberger was doing the night of the murders. Between 1 and 3 a.m. I'll take these. Okay, Judgment. Look at this. Two sides of someone. She's wearing a necklace that says Karma. Madison. K. Kaylee. M. Madison. R.A. A-R-A. I don't know. That's weird. But anyway, two sides of someone. Okay. And then the other cards that came out with this, when we're asking about this between 1 and 3, there's these heavy burdens. He feels like, you know, he's taken all he can, he's carried all the emotional, regular baggage he possibly can. Here's an unforeseen challenge. That's what we've been seeing. This could be the presence of Ethan. What's the next card? 5 of Coins. This one says hard misfortune. It's being left out in the cold. Look at this picture. It's a guy inside of a room looking out of a window. I think this is when he figured out that Ethan was there. Then there's this glorious win. 6 of Wands, a triumph, a win, a victory. Because he held back. So he must have practiced, okay, I'm getting practiced restraint. He changed his plans. 2 of Wands is like making a plan. So here he changed his plan for a win because he didn't foresee Ethan being there. But he did see him. Through somehow, some way, he saw Ethan before he started or finished. That was the unforeseen challenge. That was the burden. Because his plan was just to take out maybe 2 women or more. There's 3 necklaces here. C.A. Kaylee. Oh my gosh. C.A. So Kaylee. One of the necklaces is R, which I don't know. I wonder what Xana's middle name is. And then M.A. Maddie. Wow. So yeah, his plan was to take out the 3. His plan, I always figured that he saw Ethan coming, but he didn't see Ethan coming. So guys, BK, he was for sure there. Like he was in the midst of this stuff. I mean, come on. It's just the role that he played. Okay. So that was from 3 to 4:30. He passed this judgment on 3 people at least. He saw the 4th. He changed his strategy. 4:30 to 6. What was BK doing? Reassessing his priorities. Putting something to rest. Putting something down. He's not juggling something anymore. Something's not bothering him anymore the way it used to bother him all the time. Okay, show us again between 4:30 a.m. and 6. What was BK doing? The mornings of the murder between that time. Come on. Okay. Between 4:30 and 6, please show us what BK was doing. Murders. Okay. 9 of Swords in reverse. So this is accepting a past trauma, moving on from this nightmare you can't get away from, something that keeps you up at night. I'm getting like that he watched them, guys, from the window at night, from social media, for sure. Getting over that addiction, getting over this, because it used to bother him when he saw them. Also, between 4:30 and 6, he is practicing isolation. So he's putting himself in timeout there all by himself. He's not doing any soul searching. He's just paranoid and sticking with himself. But then look, we have this 3 of Cups, which is usually 3 or more. Well, actually, the Hermit, it says self-isolation, but in the way I usually read it is the Hermit upright is alone. The Hermit reverse doesn't have to be alone. Let's see what comes up with this 3 of Cups, which is a celebration, but it's also is my party card. My 3 is a crowd card. So we'll see what's up with that. Okay, Brian Kohlberger, 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. What were you doing? Oh, that's like a ton. Hang on. Okay. Brian Kohlberger, 6 to 7:30. He was looking at things. He looked at this as like he was congratulating himself on this huge sacrifice he thought he made. He was looking at things in every which way he could, thinking back on it and looking at different ways he could have done things, how it could have turned out differently. He's thinking about with the Knight of Coins in reverse. This is something that he left behind, guys. The Knight of Coins, like this dude, is carrying a coin along this tightrope on standing on top of a motorcycle. Like this, he dropped that coin. He's thinking about the coin, the thing, which is a pentacle that he left behind. Look at the Queen of Swords in reverse. We get her all the time because Brian comes up as the King of Swords in reverse. Now we have this female energy, his counterpart, in reverse, which means she's mad, she's being irrational, she's being a bitch, she's thinking, she's talking irrationally, perhaps lying, leading him on, being angry. He's fearing some type of a change. Okay, there's something big going on there at 6 to 7:30. And remember, on our survivors timeline, that's when Dylan called in for help to somebody. Okay, 7:30 to 9. What was BK doing from 7:30 to 9? Morning of the murders. At some point, he came back. Remember, he was seen, according to the police at least, coming back. 7:30 a.m. till 9. Please show us exactly, as clearly as you can, what BK was doing. Morning of the murders. He was at his house at some point, or should have been here. 10 of Coins. This is his house. See the tree with roots. This is his family. Lasting security. He was securing something away at his house after he had thought about things. Ace of Wands, the start of an idea, getting something started, new growth, being motivated. So he was motivated, thinking that he had this planned out pretty good. 8 of Wands, moving quickly. It could be the incoming messages. That's incoming messages card. So whatever he's doing, he's moving quickly to secure his family, his home, his future. He's already thought about this Queen of Swords, how she fits in there, and what he can do about it. Now he's taking action. Up until 9. Show us what BK was doing from 9 till 10:30 in the morning. He's making movement here too, between 7:30 and 9 in the morning. Movement, 8 of Wands, fast movement. Okay, 9 to 10:30. What was BK doing? Thanks. Okay, still moving, but this time He's feeling good about himself. He's feeling like his shit don't stink. He's feeling like attractive for the first time ever. That's weird. He's feeling loved, accepted. Show us BK. What was BK doing here from 9 to 10:30? What was he actually doing? I'm going to do this one more time. Almost done, guys. Sorry. Just want to be thorough. What was BK doing here? 9 to 10:30. Nine of coins. So he was like feeling himself. That's showering himself with gifts. It could also like he's feeling himself. At this time, he's like almost making the moves on someone. A resisted ending. So no, what it is, okay, now it makes sense. The Knight of Cups, this attraction, flowing attraction to this woman, this single woman that seems to have it all from the internet, the world. She looks to have it all. He's resisting the ending of it. Like now, because you did this between 9 and 10:30, he's realizing this is over. There's no more. This will be the last time I drive by. Like, you know, I can relive what happened, but I think he gained some satisfaction in feeling like he was watching them and he had power over them. What was Brian Koberger doing between 10:30 a.m. and noon, right before the cops were called, the morning of the murders? Please show us what Brian Koberger was doing from 10:30 in the morning till noon. The morning of the murder. King of Wands, that big energy. Goal oriented. He felt, look at him, looking down at the city with his cape on. He felt like gross. He felt like he was Superman, and just like that ego that we just got, he thought he could do it all. With the Queen of Wands, who's what we usually get with Dylan, this is his counterpart. Guys, what if? We got to find out if him and Dylan know each other. This is 7 of Cups. This is what we usually get with the drugs. 7 of Cups reversed. It's also when like the cloud is being lifted and you're starting to see things clearly. So maybe the adrenaline is coming down. So we'll have to look at this one some more too, because I wonder, this is when that they were waiting for something. I don't know what he would have known about that though. It just seems like everybody kind of played their role. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like. Okay, hopefully these don't fall. All righty, here we go. I'll go as fast as I can. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have this between midnight and 1:30, this breakup, this going against the moral code, this conflict, and this feeling like he's had enough. Unconventional thinking, conflict. Show us more, please. Brian Koberger between 12 and 1:30. This Hierophant and conflict. Too much. He's made his decision. I got the Judgment. I saw that. Just give us a couple. Thank you. 7 of Cups reversed. He's not really... Here, you're seeing your decision, like you're seeing your options. He's thinking about it with this card, like this. He's not really, just like we got with the girls, he's kind of made his decision, like I said. He's not seeing another way. What's this for conflict? The 2 of Wands. His plan is the conflict. He's having a little bit of discussion or disagreement. What's this conflict with the plan? Please show us Brian's conflict with the plan between midnight and 1. What is he having? Thank you. 8 of Cups in reverse, like reluctantly leaving his plan, reluctantly changing his plan because of the 5 of Swords in reverse. He's reluctantly changing his plans because he thought it was going to be an easy pushing them around. And I think he learned that it was going to be more difficult, that there was a possibility. So, okay, at this time, I think that this was the conflict. Changing the plan, he learned between 12 and 1:30 that there was going to be a possibility that that Ethan was going to be there between 12 and 1:30. Oh my gosh. And I got the death card that popped out. I don't know when that popped out though. Dang it. All right, 1:30 and 3. We've got him hiding here. Show us more about this, please. BK, 1:30 to 3. Here he is hiding. What else? 1:30 to 3. BK, 1:30 to 3. Thank you. The Hierophant. This teaching. It's like he was using this as like a learning thing. Or to teach others. The Nine of Swords. A nightmare. A worrying. So he was in the closet worrying about changing his plan. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. And look it. There's the other woman card. So there's the Dylan card. So he was worrying about probably, as he's watching, he's seeing Dylan. It's between 1:30 and 3. He's seeing people up in bed. The Nine of Swords doesn't have to be a nightmare. You're up in bed talking. Birds could mean talking up in bed. Maybe she's crying about Jack, and that's why at this time they're messaging so much. Oh my gosh. And then look at this. Here's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That knight we get holding the pentacle that dropped it, that somebody has to bring. So here, when he was hiding, guys, in my opinion, according to these cards, when he was hiding, he saw Dylan, or Dylan let him know that Ethan's probably going to be staying the night and not leaving. He dropped something while he was in there. And he was using this, like I said, as a way for him to learn or to teach others. Now, 3 a.m. to 4:30. We got a bunch of burdens. This misfortune. 5 of coins. Another kind of misfortune. Out in the cold. But then in the middle, we got this glorious win with the, what do we got? 6 of wands. Then we've got holding back with the 2 of wands. Then we've got this judgment, making a decision with the 3 necklaces. This is the one I thought was Ethan. So let's see. What's this this unforeseen challenge with the Wheel of Fortune? He thought he had it all planned out. What was this unforeseen challenge? Wheel of Fortune. BK. Thank you. Whoa. This was that word. Look at the 9 of Swords again. This was that message that he got from Dylan. Ethan's going to stay the night. He's not leaving. Whoa. Okay. What about this 5 of coins? Misfortune, out in the cold. Remember, this is that same picture of the guy watching. So he's getting ready to strike here. What is this 5 of coins? Watching. Give us more. This is between 3 and 4:30. Thanks. Okay. Things are starting to get chaotic, but he's not going anywhere. With the 6 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. That's making your move. This is like standing your ground, protecting where you are, but he's in the closet. I think this is him making his move. 8 of Cups, leaving. So this is, look it, it's like, this is interesting because he's leaving the closet. He's going to make his move. Instead of on the defensive, he's on the offense. And then this card was the next one. Like this, it's leaving a chaotic situation for a more calmer one. This way, it's like getting stuck in the chaos. He's the one that created the rough waters and the chaos. Then the next card was him walking away, him leaving everything he cared about. So he made this decision. I think that there was definitely, like, Bethany was the one, or I'm sorry, Dylan was the one that told him hey, guess what? Ethan's gonna stay. It looks like he's staying for a while. Then he waited, and he accidentally left something there, and it looked like then she told him somehow that Ethan was staying the night. Okay, 4:30 and 6. We've got a reassessment of the plan, reliving past trauma, the Nine of Swords, soul searching with the Hermit, and this party's over. Three of Cups reversed, excessive expectations. Okay, I didn't even get a question. I wasn't even thinking of a question. Why is he reassessing? We already know that. How about this reliving past trauma and soul searching? Why is BK doing this between 4:30 and 6? Reliving traumas and soul searching. Thank you. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is you putting restrict. See, it's a girl looking in the mirror. She's free, but in the mirror, she's blindfolded. She's tied up, but it's almost like an anxiety attack. You have more control than you think you do. These restrictions you're putting on yourself. This is in reverse. This is him releasing himself almost like from his demons. Look at the sun, love and happiness, love bursting, like excitement, energy bursting from his chest. These cards, this is after the fact, in my opinion, because this is between 4:30 and 6, it's done. He's reliving it. He's reassessing things that he's done and how it went down with the Two of Coins in reverse. He's reliving it with the Nine of Swords. He's not sleeping. This is all he can think about in the ways that he did things. He's doing a lot of soul searching with the Hermit. He's looking inward. Like the Hermit is looking the big questions, like maybe even why did I do this? How do I feel? That type of thing. Three of Cups in reverse. He had excessive expectations. So I don't think it met up to these expectations he thought he was going to have. But it means to me, like the party's over. Three's a crowd, but the party's over. It's done. So 4:30 to 6, it's done. What did he do here? 6 to 7:30, he's thinking about different things, that it wasn't really worth it. He's holding on to that thing. This is where, okay, so he's got that thing. Or he's thinking about that thing that he left. And there's this woman, remember, talking. Lying. There's this woman energy that goes with his, that sometimes is villain, I think. Thank you. Secrets that nobody will talk about. Secrets that they know that they won't talk about. About 3 or more energies, 3 of Cups, that party that's over. So the party that happened, what happened? There's 3 girls there. 3 energies or more. So it's, yeah, they're not talking about what happened. Temperance in reverse. This is for the long haul. This is like, you know, we didn't all have equal parts in this, but we're going to all have equal trouble in this. Okay, this Knight of Coins, Old Faithful, bringing something in. What the heck are they waiting for? And what does it have to do with Brian? Everyone's unhappy. This thing they found out. Dylan called that guy, the King of Pentacles at this time at 6. Burdens. They found out, Dylan called, she's mad. She called a man at this time, according to the survivor's line. Here it is again. It shows up on everybody. She's mad. Someone left something or someone needs to bring something and we're waiting. We should have been called the cops. She's irate. What did she say? What did this Queen of Swords say to Brian? Here's the thing, Ace of Pentacles, that's the thing, that's it. She's talking about whatever it is, whether it's the drugs, the knife, the sheath, another weapon, it's something tangible. That's what she called about, that thing that needs dropping off or picked up here, which could be drugs. Give us more. Give us more. What did this Queen tell Brian? Like, you left this, we need this. It's in the house. You left something in the house. 4 of Wands. What? You need to come back to the house. Why? Here she is. The other woman. That's Dylan again. 2 of Swords. We can't move on. Whatever they're waiting for is like, it must happen. We can't call the cops. We can't move on until this is taken care of. Somebody needs to come pick this up ASAP. Okay. Now we have fast energy, 7:30 to 9 a.m. Fast energy, quick movement. Ace of Wands, this idea, this beginning of this motion. Look at the start line. Waiting for the gunshot to go, blast off. Fast energy. Having to do with lasting security, putting down your roots, solidifying what's happened here. 7:30 to 9. What is this rapid motion? Is he getting messages? Is he just moving, or both? What is this? What's going fast? Thank you. The 4 of Cups, something that he overlooked, that thing that he left there. This, I don't know which way this popped out. Yeah, this popped, Judgment. So it showed, somebody found it. This is burying it all. You're going to get caught unless you hurry up and get your ass here and try to find this. What is this? 10 of Coins. Why 10 of Coins? Something that could link him to his family. Give me some more, please. 10 of Coins. That would make so much sense. There's more that he left. What is going on? 10 of Coins. That's inheritance, generations, but it could also be like laying down your roots. Something that's too much. Something long lasting. We'll just look at them. Screw it. Okay. So you once feel, so it's like you felt left out. Now you don't feel so left out anymore. You're part of the group. You're becoming part of the group with this Emperor energy, this father energy. This could be something he left behind that was his dad's, on his dad's side. He better make the Chariot in reverse. He thought he had stopped, but it's time to keep going. You can't just stop because you're going to get beat by this thing that you overlooked with the Hangman in reverse. You overlooked it. 7 of Swords in reverse. This is the guy. Look at, in this deck it's the same. Walking over a snowy mountain, holding the swords. But like this, getting caught with your pants on the ground. You left something, buddy. You better get back over. Here it is, the Page of Pentacles. This is what you left. Come get it. Everything's going to go to shit with this kid. Like, let this guy find out with the devil energy what you let go of, which is, I think, drugs or a weapon. It's a devil type energy, whatever he left behind. He had an attachment to it and he left it behind. He let go of the attachment. He's got to come back and get it. King of Swords, their killer card. He left a weapon, something to do with the weapon, drugs, secrets. It's a weakness. We just keep getting the same things, guys. Oh my gosh. It's like there's a lot of people who knew what the heck was going on. All right, by between 9 and 10:30. Now we have this, we have this everything. We have him basically resisting the idea that he can't be. Okay, it's like he doesn't really want to move on. This victory, he's glowing in his victory. Let's see, because we have that Death card. Okay, 7 of Cups in the upright. So there's lots of decisions here. It's a knight coming in with an offer of love or peace to the 9 of Coins, who's a single woman that appears to have it all. So he's got a lot of options with this girl. The Tower in reverse, a situation that you can't come back from. Death in reverse, please. Why is this card here? Death in reverse. Why is this card here at this time? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The girl that has it all lost something. I'm telling you guys, I've been saying this before. Brian, when he came back to drop something off, he picked something up. He stole from one of those girls. I cannot get over that. But this feeling is strong. He took from this girl that he thought had it all, like a souvenir, something like that, between 9 and 10:30 a.m. Now here's the time that they were waiting for something to be picked up. Maybe he dropped something off to be picked up. So here he's feeling like the big man on campus. He's looking down at what he's done or he's thinking about what he's done between 10:30 and noon. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, our Dylan card, Seven of Cups. Reality starting to sink in. Also the drug card, which is what I think they picked up. Why the King and Queen of Wands? Why both? Thanks. Bearing it all. Judgment again. Making the decision. Both of them made this decision. Who's the Queen of Wands? To Brian. How does he know the Queen of Wands? Who is the Queen of Wands to Brian Koberger? Thank you. Knight of Swords. Somebody he knew quickly for not a long time. Someone who came in his life in a quick way. All talk, no action kind of stuff. Maybe she teased him, led him on. Temperance, yeah. Gave him just enough. Is this Dylan? Is the Queen of Wands in this case also Dylan? Please show us clearly. Is the Queen of Wands in this case Dylan? God, would they want to flip? Queen of Wands in this case Dylan. 3 shuffles. Is the Queen of Wands in this case Dylan? This one stuck out. Okay. Ace of Wands, phallic symbol. So there's been sex there. It's almost like they work together. Like she was like learning from him. She looked at him like a teacher, the 8 of Pentacles, like a work card, something done over and over again. But she has her back to him. Like she's kind of doesn't care less about him. He's got more feelings towards her than she does for him. She's using him. Yep. She's got him by the balls, if you know what I mean. 9 of Swords with this talk. His inner dialogue. His insecurity, this nightmare. Why the 7 of Cups in reverse? Queen of Cups. We get her a lot. Why the 7 of Cups in reverse? The Witness. With the drugs. The Witness getting over the drugs. Her mind's clearing up now. They make a plan to call the police. And it worked. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, the house is all turned upside down. The police are in the house. So Brian for sure did do this. I don't think he was alone. You guys can kind of see. Let me know. Catch me in the comments. Let me know what you think, because I'm excited to see what you think. It looks to me like apparently, allegedly, Dylan still plays a role. Can't wait to hear you guys. Catch you in the comments. Adios.